The 2,400-kilometer-long Himalayas borders the two most powerful rising powers of Asia, China and India. The relations between the two countries began when they gained independence in the late 1940s, but relations worsened when the People's Republic of China exerted control over Tibet. Despite prior agreements of safeguarding their boundaries and disputed territories, continuous and violent standoffs began. The first skirmishes took place when India discovered that China had been building roads on India's self-proclaimed territory. The most significant border conflict occurred in 1962, with the war happening on two fronts, one in Ladakh and the other in Arunachal Pradesh. In Arunachal Pradesh, the Indian Army faced opponents in Wolong and Tawang. In the end, China reached its goal of retaining large swaths of land near northwestern India called Aksai Chin. The most contentious areas include the northwestern Himalayan region known as Ladakh, the Doklam Plateau, a territory between India, Bhutan, and China, and Arunachal Pradesh in the eastern region of India, which China claims as Tibetan territory. The McMahon Line, drawn by Henry McMahon, the British Foreign Secretary of colonial India in 1914, marked the border of Arunachal Pradesh. In 2013, a dispute occurred in Demchok near Ladakh, and another in 2015 where Indian soldiers destroyed Chinese-built structures. In 2017, China brought in heavy machinery and started to construct a road that would give China a direct route to the Siliguri Corridor, the area through which all land-based military and commercial traffic travel into India. China claimed that India's recent construction of roads, tunnels, and refurbishments of airfields in the area along the border challenged the status quo and forced China to respond. Violence along the border soon ended, but construction did not. In 2021, China completed the construction of a village on the Doklam Plateau called Pengda, which has added more fuel to the fire. China and India, two of the most powerful nations of the Asian region, have violently confronted each other on multiple occasions in history. On the 9th of December, they came face-to-face in the Tawang region of Arunachal Pradesh. China and India share a disputed border stretching far beyond 3,000 kilometers, often called the Line of Actual Control, LAC, in the Arunachal Pradesh region. According to reports, one of the units of the Indian Army was on its way when the Chinese military attacked. In a parliamentary meeting, Rajnath Singh, India's defense minister, claimed that the violent encounter started when Chinese troops encroached into Indian territory and unilaterally tried to change the status quo alongside the disputed territory. The Tawang region of Arunachal Pradesh has immense significance for both nations. China has even claimed the entire region of Arunachal Pradesh as Southern Tibet, or Zhangnan. Another reason for China's obsession with the Arunachal Pradesh region is a high concentration of Tibetan people in the region, which China fears India will use for its own advantage and facilitate pro-democratic Tibetan movements against China. Arunachal Pradesh also serves as a strategic location for China to surround Bhutan from the Eastern Front. This will not only allow China to intrude into Bhutan but also create a security threat for India. Also, through the Arunachal Pradesh region, China will attain enough power to control India's water supply. Hence, by controlling water flow from both rivers, China can use water as a geopolitical weapon against India. However, at the same time, the Tawang incident was also predictable because of China's enhanced investment in border security infrastructure and continuous military exercises.